And welcome everybody to the main event here this evening. It is sprint round action here. 60. We're waiting on one more person to join in, which is Sniper. So McLaren will have their two drivers in. But sprint quali, as we all know, only 12-minute session here, so very quick session, and then we go to 10 laps of Monza sprint racing here, and then we have another quali session which is 18 minutes, and then we go on to the feature race which is 27 laps, I do believe. So welcome everybody to another week of Wallaby Racing League action here, as everybody's doing their first runs on the mediums. Abyss and Mass Junior has not come out yet, so they're waiting. So that Mass Junior goes on to the medium tyres, but Jono will set the first lap time, a 19.0. A 19.0 is their chat, as Reedy is going to give one of the Williams boys some free slipstream in that. It's Fins. Fins is getting the toe from Reedy here, so smart play here, as Abyss is now coming out onto the soft compound tyres. But times are coming in. It's RBs are 2-3 with Viper, Potato Man right into P4. Chandler into P5. I believe he had a quali ban, so this is going to be interesting to know what session he was meant to sit out on. But Chandler's up in the P5. George Gavin P6. Dale Beveridge in the P7 here, a 19.8. 8/10 of Jono. But Benno! Oh! All that extra practice has given Benno some extra fire, as Chandler has retired. I think he realised that he was not meant to set a quali lap, and so now this is going to be interesting, because now will he have another quali ban for next week? Maybe he got confused on which session he was meant to qualify or not qualify. I don't know, chat. Because there's two tonight, was he meant to sit out both or just one of them? I don't know, chat. That's something for the stewards to inquire. And yeah, ZK 27.8, no toe on board with him, so it's not looking too flash hot here, chat. Alrighty. Beveridge. 4.10. So it's a 19.4. So he'll put him in P8 where Chandler is. And he's just put into the Discord about that situation, about the quali ban situation. So hopefully he'll get an answer as soon as possible. Dale Beveridge. He's found extra time. Goes up to P7. Half a second he found. P7, the Willies. Looking alright. Dale Beveridge still 4/10 off Finsy, but Fins did have a toe on him. So, here we are. Miss is into the pit, so he's done an outlap, but comes straight back into the pit lane. Mass Junior in the Aston. We will see how he goes here. Ox Chile still in, still has not come out yet, so one to watch out for there. Semi, he's up into P5. Mercedes boys only a couple of tenths off each other here. And the Mercedes boys are working well together here. Are working well here tonight. I think the only teams that only have one driver is Sauber and Ferrari. So, and someone else as well. Red Bull. So Sauber, Ferrari and a Red Bull are missing. So those three teams will only have the one driver. And Smash is invalidated once again. I wonder if he's done this and next. Oh, he's just cut the corner. Fair enough. So, not much is happening at the moment here. Check the Mercedes boys will come into the pits for their soft run. As you can see here. And cars are starting to come out here. Cars are starting to come out. Now, one of the Mercedes boys, this might hamper one of them at least. It's probably going to hamper Semi more here. He should have just backed off Benno here a little bit, so there would have been time for him to get back into the garage and put his tyres on. But here we go. Now, the controversial bit here. And one of the Alpines has gone, which is the Oxman. So it's Potato, Manrai, ZK, Oxchillo in this train here. So Oxchillo is only going to do the one run here. Alrighty. Oh, Semi. Okay, Mercedes. Both Mercedes has come out here, so they might have enough time here. So here we go. The final run here. 90 seconds to go. And Oxchillo starting the final runs here. He'll have there's three cars behind him, all each getting with a tow here. Manrai's probably going to be the biggest winner out of all of this here. He's going to get a triple tow. Let's actually watch this from Manrai's perspective here. He's got to hope to not invalidate here. This is the one and done run here. There's yellow flags at the final corner here, and Lefty is at the front of the train once again. He's not getting a slipstream here. Monza absolutely bringing out the worst at everybody here. 30 seconds remaining. Everybody will do their laps. I'm not sure who that lead Mercedes is, but he's going to get a little bit of a tow from that Williams. And ZK goes off track here. ZK went off track. And then was getting a very, very long tow here. But the final corner here. It's Potato on provisional pole. Oxford P2. Reedy's up in the P3 here. He's barely up in the first sector. Menro's P4. Benno. It is Benno getting that, giving his teammate a tow here. Troy's Gamer here. P10. That is it. Qualifying is done. Mash goes up in the P14. ZK Abyss is giving a tow to the other RB here on Viper. Viper goes up into P2. This is starting to become an exquisite amount of lap time coming down here. Dale Beveridge, he'll improve into the 18s, one would suspect here. P7 really down in P7 here. Sammy goes up into P2. Oh, and the Mercedes boys have come to play. Oh my word, chat. And ZK is out. ZK has retired. So that's qualifying done. Wowzers. Potato gets pole for the sprint race here. Semi P2, Viper P. It's a 1-3 for the RBs. And the RBs are fourth in the constructors. This could be very, very good for the RBs to claw some points onto the Alpines here. They're 4th and 11th, so the RBs certainly have got some track position, but Oxyla is right behind Viper, or will be next to Viper on the start sequence here. We're just waiting on Menride to retire. But ZK down in 16th. Not where you would expect ZK realistically, but really down in P7. The no-toe brigade. And it is king here at Monza. It is king at Monza, the toe here. As the game's just taking its sweet time here to show us the end quality results. This is just fantastic. Well, okay. Well, never mind, chat. We won't be seeing the quality results. So, fantastic once again. Alrighty, chat. Welcome to sprint race day here. Now we've done one session. We've got 3 more to go. I don't know what it is, chat. It always happens on the Wednesday. Always happens on the Wednesday. It works fine with every other day, but on a Wednesday, this happens. This always happens, and I kind of feel bad. Well, not kind of, but I do feel bad for Goffey. So, from now on, I'm just going to do the gaps to the leader at the very end. So, that way at least Goffey will have some sort of idea of what when penalties are going to be posted and all that. So he doesn't go searching for it. But here we go, chat, for 5 red lights here for the Italian Grand Prix sprint race here, and it's lights out, and away we go. Let's have a look at all the tyres. It's all mediums to everybody, as one would suspect here. Oxyla and Rilo going side by side here, but Sammy takes the lead. But no, he doesn't. Viper goes around the outside. He does get the better traction here. He's up in a P2. It's an RB1-2. Big move from Viper here. And Oxyla still in P4. Reedy's down in the P9. What an absolute bottle of a start from Reedy. Beveridge was ahead of him at one point. Abyss up into P7. This could be huge for the championship. Yes, it is a sprint race. Points go from P1 to P10 here, with first getting 10 points, 10th getting 1 point. Chandler just outside of that points paying position here is up into P11 here. Abyss gets Rilo. Abyss gets Rilo here for P60. So Reedy's got a car between himself and Abyss here. So Abyss Striving to go 40, but Reedy's going down the inside of Rilo and gets him for chips here. As Maxi Boy is in the chat, Potato sets the pace, of course. It is the opening lap here. It's actually 9 laps, so apologies, chat. As Abyss gets fins. Ooh, oh dear. Oh, some contact. Oh, and Reedy with the late braking as we saw that, but hits the curb. But doesn't really cost him that much here. But Sammy's still in the P3 of Oxlade barreling down. Barreling down, I should say. With DRS. And Sammy, he's got to start saving some battery here. Oh, that's a bit deep. That is a bit deep. But still stays in P3 here. Oh, Rilo dropping down Beverage. Oh, Rilo holds on. Rilo holds on. And look, yeah, Oxlade gets Sammy. Oxlade up into P3. There might be a change here for the lead, and it is. Ooh, Oxlade nearly plows the back end of Potato here. But Viper now leads this race. It's a 16-car train at the moment here, chat. Nobody's up to the 1 second mark here. The highest it's gotten close to is with Mash at the moment, 8 tenths. Seven laps potential. There is potential of safety cars in the Monza sprint race here, chat. Lefty. He's only gained 1 position off the start line. He was down in P9 at one stage here. There's a couple of cars going multiple wide here. I think someone's got damage here. I think Rilo's the one that's got damage. No, he doesn't. But Chandler's up into P10 here. So something's happened with Rilo. And Finn's with the fastest lap. There's 3 wide up ahead here. And Viper's lost 3 positions. Go from P1 to P4 on a straight. Ooh. Oh my word, chat. It's absolutely scary coming into that braking, the second chicane here. As the chat is picking up here, Chandler. He's lost out to Jono here. Jono in the final points paying position here. Fast lap is with Fins at 20.2. Oh, okay. That was certainly interesting. Here comes Abyss here. Oh, Viper! Viper getting a little bit squirrely. And Abyss takes advantage of it. And same with Reedy here. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. And Reedy stayed ahead. Abyss went for the move, but just couldn't make it stick here. The other Alpine went for the move, but nothing could happen there. As Jono and Beveridge are going side by side here. They nearly went 3 wide. As Chandler is absolutely... He's on it here, chat. Down the inside. Oh, he got one. No, he doesn't. It's all kicking off here in the midfield as Semi's 8 tenths behind Potato currently. So Semi still within DRS, of course, but not a lot of battery to play with. As like Shillo, he's got to spend a lap saving up some battery himself here too. Excuse me. Then there goes Potato. Yep. Moved on. ZK gets Chandler for P12. And Abyss gets Sammy here. Abyss is 1.2. Oh my. So Abyss went for a move and it's cost him a lot of time here. And now the leaders are just going to pull away. The leaders are just going to pull away here. Wowzers. That might be a warning to Abyss there. And look, yeah, there goes Reedy. He's up in the P3. Abyss does not have any DRS here. As we all know, chat, DRS is absolute key here. As Chandler gets a 3-second time penalty. And that's another thing we've got to watch out for here too, chat, is the track limits can be easily done here. And here, look. Three laps to go, chat. 3 laps to go. And Viper's starting to drop back here. There's some yellow flags. Oh, it's Chandler. Chandler's off. And he'll finish in P16, which is unfortunately. As Reedy's getting ever so close. He's got no battery to play with. Oh, Reedy. And look, Sammy's outside DRS. Sammy's outside DRS here, so Sammy's losing some pace here. I wonder if it's tyre temps here, tyre wears probably playing a factor here as well. And so Fins goes up into P5 here. And just remember, chat, we still have another quality session, which is 18 minutes. And then we have a feature race here, which is 27 laps here. So the seething is still on for young and old here. 2 laps to go. Tell you what, Abyss he's on it here. With 2 laps to go, he's got to stay within within the 1 second margin here. And look, goes, yeah, purple first sector here. Yep, this is key for Abyss. This could be huge in the context of this race here, of the sprint race at least. And yeah, look, Abyss he'll have DRS, but Reedy is in here as well. P4 currently. It's all going to come down to how much battery one person will have. And look, Oxillo over 80%, Potato 40, Abyss over nearly 50, Reedy 60% rather getting a 3-second time penalty himself. So we've got 4 cars battling out for the podium here. Who's your money on here, chat? Who is your money on? Oh, something's happened with Sammy. Oh, he's got wing damage. He has got wing damage, has Sammy. Nox Chile still takes the lead here. Manray's up in the P5, but it's the front 4 we are focusing on. It is the front 4 that we are focusing on here. Final lap, games here. 1 DRS zone here. And 1 back straight remaining. Oh, Beno's having a moment as well. What looked like a strong race for the Mercedes boys. They're going to finish well and truly down in the backfield here. Here comes Abyss. Oh, he's made the move around the outside. What a move! What a move from Abyss is this? Will that win in the race? Oxcello still leading. Batona's outside of podium. He's got no battery. Down the inside he goes. It's going to be the Oxman winning this race here. Who's going to be on the podium with him? Reedy's up in the P2. Reedy's up in the P2. Abyss P3. It's Batona P4. Fizz P5. Melo P6. Viper P7. John P8. ZK P9. Berridge gets a point for Williams. And there is the gaps to the leader. Wow. Reedy starting in P7, finishing in P3. So he only loses 2 points to the Oxman in the championship standings. That was damage limitations right there. So here is the sprint results here. And Finns does get the fastest lap point. A 20.263. I'm just trying to see if anyone else has beaten it. Someone down here? No. So Finns gets the fastest lap in this sprint race. Wow, chat. What an insane ending that was. Oh, my word, chat. Oh, get those inters out here, chat. Get those inters out. Alrighty. Oh, someone. Oh, Campbell. Oh, there's the. So Sauber will have their second driver. They're all coming out on. Okay. Okay, it must be still dry enough for the dry tire. The track's just getting wetter, so yeah, I think these guys that are out here, Jono, Finns, Beveridge, Riley, they're all just going to come back into the pits and put on the inters anyway. And the 2 Mercedes boys are coming out. And they too coming out on soft tyres. Yeah, soft tyres, so I don't know, chat. Again, I'm not on track with them, so I would happen to guess that surely it is inters. Yeah, look, yeah, Jono's coming back in. But Dale Beveridge, you know what, chat? Let's run on board with Mr. Beveridge here at Monza. Well, if that's not a case of inters, I don't know what is, chat. Yeah, Jono's on the inters. He's coming out. Riley's at the finish off his lap. He goes to the top. Let's have a look at the Mercedes boys here. Well, the Mercedes boys are working well together here. Here comes Sammy. And Benno goes to the top. Take a screenshot of that, chat. That is Benno's new profile picture right there. Show him P1. Red flag the session. Red flag the session here, chat. Campbell Adams is out on track on the dry tyres. So that is interesting. Alright. So we expect Jono to absolutely get pole position on the inters here. Sorry, chat. I was just looking at something. Looking at next week's race. See what track we're at. So, Jono really struggling thus far on the inters. Campbell is out on track here on the soft compound tyres. He goes purple in the first sector, so that is interesting. This might not be P1 as I originally thought here, chat, but I don't think it is. It might be, just. 25.5 is the time to beat. Oh, that flash. The rain seems to be easing up here a little bit, chat, compared to what it was. We got 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes to go. And Riley's back out on track. What tyre is he on? He's on into... Campbell Adams goes up to the top with 26.0. Only half a second off Jono here. And Jono made quite a bit of some mistakes here. DRS is enabled here, so... That usually means it's dry enough. This is starting to be a weird session here, chat. It's raining, DRS is enabled. And a lot of cars have not come out yet, so I wonder if it's going to get dry up pretty soon, fully dry. 10 minutes to go. Suppose Jono's not... I wonder if Jono will go for another lap. Yeah, he is. He's got enough fuel for it. As you can see, he's got 4.9 on the steering wheel. So he will go for another lap. Will the Alpine man here. But there's the other flags, and that's Campbell Adams. He's probably just out of fuel. So we'll ride on board with, we'll stay with Jono for the time being here. And Reedy is out on track. I think that was a set of soft tyres that we saw. Let's have a look at his first sector. Is he up? Is he down? He's near enough 2/10 up on his time. And the rain is virtually stopped here, so it is probably enough for the dries. With DRS now enabled here, the times are going to be a little bit fluctuated here, I think, chat. Yeah, look, near enough a second. And Robbo's 2.5 seconds up, so it looks like the Inters are still the time choice at this point in time here. But it won't be for much longer as the rain has officially stopped here. The rain has officially stopped. 24.1, 1.4. And Ryder nearly found 4 seconds. So 23.8. He goes to the top. Reedy's back into the pits. Mass Jr. is out on track. Same with Viper, ZK. There's a train of cars out here. And I'm assuming it's all soft tyres. Yes, it is. It is. And Reedy's out. Why? Why is Reedy retired? I'm confused, chat. I didn't see him have a quali ban or anything. I don't know, chat. It's very, very weird for me, chat. Maybe because we're not restarting. I don't know. Campbell is out on track here. So it's the other RB, Potato. Oh, he's invalidated. He has invalidated. So Oxshell will be the first driver to put a time in on the soft tyres. Okay. Oxshell goes to the top here. And the times are trickling down here. Oxshell 21.3, 21.4. It's still slower than what we saw in sprint. It was low 18s. So still 3 seconds off that. I think we might get that in the final 6 minutes. And Abyss here he's gotta figure out a way to get back into the championship here. Otherwise, it's good night, sweet prince for Abyss for this season's championship here at Wallaby. Flags. Things are someone running out of fuel. And Abyss goes to the top of a 20.5. We're still 2 seconds away from the sprint quali times. As Finns is out on track in the Willies here. Dale Beveridge is still yet to come out. Kevin Adams goes to the top of a 20.0. $53.0. We're getting the times are coming down thick and fast here, chat. They are coming down thick and fast. And there we go. Finn's up there with a 19.8. So we're getting closer and closer to those sprint quality times. His match is up in the P7. Fair play. Jono's out on track. Once again. Can he find... What's he behind as? 4.2. He's got to find 4.3 seconds to get on provisional pole. There's Jono here. Need an invite, says Sniper. I did send you one. Oh, shit, wrong one. There we go, Sniper. Sent you an invite. Yeah, 3 seconds. You still got to find 1.3 seconds. There's Jono. In this final sector, he might actually find it. He might actually find it here, chat. But he's got no battery. And he's coming back into the pits. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. You want to hope that Oxcello did not want to come out just now. 2.5 minutes to go. It's currently Finn's putting the Finns up here on provisional pod. We've got Campbell, Abyss, Oxcello, Viper, Manuel Marsh, CK, Rilo, and Benno. Then we've got Jono, Semi, and Dale Beveridge are your timed runners here. Reedy is out. Charles Gamer, Chandler, who has a quali band, and Potato yet to come out here. But I think that was Abyss coming out first. And it is 2 minutes to go. And Abyss does have a gap to the man in second. So who is that? Is that Beveridge? It is Beveridge. He'll be needing a beverage straight after this race because he'll have cars galore behind him. And yeah, look, he's trying to let one of them go here. It is Potato. Here we go. 70 seconds remaining here. It will be Abyss setting the first timed run here. And look, he's not going to give anybody a tow here. With a minute to go in this quali session. Who's your money on here, chat? Who's your money on? Who is that Aston? Mash Junior will get the better of the track conditions. So Mash Junior, if he can close up to that Alpine, which I think it is Jono, he will get a tow. And so here we go. 10 seconds to go. And Abyss 4 tenths up already. Still needs to find another 3 tenths to get onto provisional pole position here. And that is it. Quali is officially done. Here, chat. The final runs here. Yeah, I sent you one, JK, already. Oh, yeah, there is Sniper. He's in the pits. Unfortunately for Sniper, he won't be able to put on a setup though, so all fans. Here comes Abyss. Final corner. He's got a lot of battery to the line here. A 19.0 is the time to beat. It's an 18-3. Potatoes P2, Beverage up in the P3, Viper P4, Semi down in P6, P7 here. As times are coming in thick and fast, it's Campbell Adams on provisional pole. It's Finn up in the P3. And Mash is into the pits. He is into the pits. And that is it. Campbell gets pole. For the Italian Grand Prix feature race here this evening. Reedy not putting in the lap time. Chandler serving his qualiman and Sniper, who joined in very, very late. Oh, there we go. Oh, finally. There we go. We'll get the screenshots just in case anyway. There it is. Smash Shooter gets the coveted drive award here. It doesn't show Sniper as classified, so hopefully he'll still be able to race. Otherwise, there will be a lobby restart to get Sniper in. But it is uber close between the front three here of Campbell, Potato and Finns. The Willies boys looking very, very ominous. It's like Beveridge is the best of the rest here. In fact, he is. Oxchilla P5 here. Probably not the best position for him, considering Reedy's already down in what, 15th? And so here we go, chat. Welcome to the grid. I think Snipe it's got his name on the boards, as you can see in the McLaren part, chat. So hopefully he is in his car, can do his setups and what have you. So who's your money on, chat? Who is your money on? Oh, excuse me. It's like 1,000 degrees in the office, chat. So, who's your money on, chat? Who is your money on to win this race here? 27 action-packed laps. The potential of some safety cars. We had 9 laps of the sprint race. Action aplenty. And we get ready for the 5-year lights here. And lights out and away we go. And Sniper is actually in his car. So that is fantastic news. But here comes Potato. He's coming back on the inside here. Finns. Looking around the outside. Oh, there's some contact. There was some contact. And Viper and ZK swapping positions. John and Benno swapping as well. Reedy's up in the 15th. He's in the points already. He is up in the points already. As Hensley's got Ox P1. That is interesting. Oh, there's some contact. And I think someone's got some wing damage. Beveridge, who started P4, is down in P8. Beveridge might be thinking of some sort of beverage right about now here to get back up into that P4 echelon here. Voxcello, where he is at the moment here. We'll bring up all the stuff here. It's mediums for everybody. Sniper is on the hard tyres. So he's gambling that no early safety car. He does not want an early safety car. Reedy up in the P13, Chandler P14. He's already up in the points here. Rilo 15th, Sammy 16th. And Campbell Adams setting the pace after the opening lap here. I think Beveridge has got some damage. Abyss down in P12, by the way. He's had an absolute shocking start. Has a best here. This might be the race where we might say goodnight, Sweet Prince, to our best championship hopes here. Oh, Beto down the inside. Just could not make it stick. Could not just make it stick. And Viper's outside of a second of Auctioneer. So the top four, they could run away with this race here. And Reedy, who's in 13th, is picking up, what's that, 3 points? If the race were to end like this, ZK and Viper swapping positions here. I think they have to swap every position, or every time there's DRS here, just to get close to the front four here. And here, look, ZK. I think that's smart from ZK. And now the two Haas boys are near enough each other here. Oh my word, Jono is absolutely set one. But could not make a stick. Reedy, he's in this train to P5 here. So it's still not all doom and gloom, but he's got to get through this traffic. Maybe do some potential undercuts here. The undercut is super powerful here. It is quite overcast, chat, so not sure of whether it will be a factor moving as we go on through this race here. One of the Alpines is looking for a move. Nothing doing yet here. And really up into P12. Yeah, Viper's got, Manra's got Viper, sorry, Auctioneer down in the P4 here. Oh, Abyss and Dale Beveridge are going at it as well, and I think Beveridge just let him go through. Here comes Chandler. Chandler Bing. Ladies and gentlemen. He's got him. He's still on the inside. And good move by Chandler. He's following Abyss and Reedy, which is smart. He has to make the overtakes at the same time those two make them. Otherwise, he might lose touch with them. We know Chandler can stick with the big boys for as long as he can. And Banner gets Beveridge. I think Beveridge does have some damage. He's just staying out for as long as he can. Oh, Mash gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not good news for his end of race results. Currently in 17th. Remember, potential safety cars are high here. It can be quite the safety car city. 3 wide on the pit straight here. And these guys are closing in here. Potato P4 here. So the gap was over 2 seconds. It's now 1.3. It's right there. So this train could connect if the front four just keep battling. And look, Abyss and Reedy, P9, P10, Chandler, P12. He's got to get past George Gamer, like, right now. He has to do it right now. Sniper gets a time penalty. Stallion Hunt is not working out for him just yet. Abyss is nearly outside DRS range. That could have been disaster for Abyss. Actually, he was. He does not have DRS. Abyss does not have DRS. Yeah, good move, Chandler. Oh, there's some contact. There is some contact. Can he stay within that 1 second mold of Abyss here? He's got to do it. He's got to do it. I think that contact with Choice Gamer has just cost him some DRS. And look here, the top 10 are all in the train here. Manuel has caught up to the front 4 here, and Manuel will have DRS. That is huge in the context of this race. That's 6 out of 27 here. The gap was over 2 seconds, and they're battling into turn 1 where the front 4 were 2 wide each. Yeah, that's what cost them. And look there, Chandler, 1.7 behind Abyss here. That's not good. That contact from Chill's Gamer has really hampered Chandler's progress here now. And now the top 10 are just going to go off into the distance here. I think Abyss is just going to chill here, save and put up the battery here. He knows he's got time behind him to save up that battery and make some moves happen if he can. Yeah, look, Reedy's got just under half of what Abyss has got in terms of the battery. Alright, lap 7 out of 27. There will be 20 laps remaining once the leaders cross the line here. Benno, Mash and Sniper all with time penalties. Ooh, wrong one. Fast lap is with Reedy at 20.585 is the current fastest lap. Oh, Chandler's into the pits. He's into the pits. This is an early undercut attempt here. And it is quite powerful here. But the DRS will counteract that as well here. Oh, Jono and Abyss. They were going at it. And it's hard for Chandler's going to the end here. So, gap to the leader is 30.4 seconds. And Abyss gets Jono. Abyss does get Jono. Abyss has got no battery once again. Abyss is nearly outside of that DRS range here. And he doesn't have it. Abyss does not have... Oh, yes he does. He does have DRS. Viper and Men are swapping positions themselves here. Reedy gets Zeke and Abyss. Even with DRS... No, Sammy is into the pits. Yeah, he had a front wing change. And something's going on with Chandler. Not actually sure what's going on there. But he will stay ahead of Sammy. He was ahead of him before he made his pit stop, so... 4 seconds separating the top 10 and Benno here. That's the margin. That is the margin. Right, look, there it is. Mash and Chores swapping positions here. Rilo kind of getting stuck behind these two here. Oh, Mash goes off wide. Mash goes off wide here. And Rilo makes a double overtake, but he won't have any DRS. He won't have any DRS here. So I wonder if he's going to give Chores and Mash the DRS here to close in on Beveridge and Benno here. Oh, never mind. Rilo's into the pits. Rilo is into the pits. Let's have a look at the gaps to the leader. So Chandler will still be ahead of Rilo here, but not by much. Rilo's ahead of Sammy, but Sammy had that wing change too, so 30 seconds is still the gap here between Oxchillo and Chandler here. Makes you wonder, did Chandler go too early in terms of the undercut attempt here? Only one way to find out here, chat. Only one way to find out. And Abyss is pitting. Same with Jono. Jono's in. Benno is going to be pitting as well. Skating into the pit lane, I should say. So the undercut attempt here from Abyss to Potato really is now underway. How much closer is Chandler to Abyss here? Because Abyss was ahead of Chandler. Must shoot a 3-second time penalty. And the gap 2.8 between Chandler and Jono. So he did find some time here, just not enough. It wasn't just enough here. Let's have a look at the gaps to leader here. 25.6 seconds. The gap between Abyss and Potato. Mr. Modesto, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wally. Hopefully you have a fantastic Wednesday wherever you may be in the world here. Chandler's in. Campbell's in. Reedy's also in. Oh, he's got a 10-second penalty for speeding. All my days. I tell you what, chat. If there is a late race safety car, Reedy will be absolutely fist pumping in the air here. Here comes Abyss. And the overcut worked. The overcut worked for Reedy here. Chandler. He's ahead of Beveridge and Mash Street in here. I knew Beveridge had some sort of damage. Oh, Campbell and Reedy get 10 seconds. Well. I just saw the Reedy one. I didn't see the Campbell one. This could be huge in terms of the championship here. We know Reedy got P3 in the sprint. Oxchillo won the sprint. And look, yeah, they're all in. All coming in here. Sniper will be taking the lead of this race, by the way, chat. Never mind, True Odds Gamer is taking the lead of this race. This is going to be close. There is Oxcello. He'll come out behind Abyss. Abyss. The undercut worked with Abyss here. Chandler's down in 12. He was right behind Abyss, and Jono's still in P11 as well. So while it's worked for some, for others it has not worked. Chandler, he will get P10 actually, so he did work on somebody. I think he might have been the beverage one. But Oxcello has got the fresher set of tyres here. Campbell and Reedy have got 10 seconds next to their name here. Tell you what, if there is a 1 lap safety car at the end here, between now and the end here, will Campbell and Reedy serve their 10 seconds? Because it's very, very hard to get rid of 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. It's very, very difficult to get them removed. If at all, as a matter of fact here. There's the pen situation here. So the only person that has not pitted yet is Sniper, and he started on the hards here. And he's into the pits. He's into the pits right now, as I say that. It will be the medium tyres to the end. $13 laps to go. There'll be 12 once these guys, or once the leaders cross the line here. As a matter of fact, the front two are pulling away from the rest of the grid here, but the 10 seconds is going to kill them no matter what here. And neither of them have really got much battery left either. So these guys here will catch up at some point here. It's kind of hard to see where to watch it. I mean, the front two is an interesting course, of course. But the midfield battles are... I mean, we're all just kind of waiting for lap 26, lap 27, aren't we, realistically, chat? I mean, looking at the top 60, no one really got a lot of battery in their name here. I mean, Campbell... No, it wasn't Campbell. Who was it? I mean, the Biz has got over 50%, but that's nothing to crow about at the moment here. And Manray and Jono, ZK making some moves. We've got 11 laps to go. And Sniper back into the pits. Probably going for fastest lap attempt here, but if there is a late race safety car, what do you do for Campbell and Reedy? I mean, you surely have to serve your 10 seconds in the pits. But if it's only coming out for one lap and you know it's one lap, the safety car do you still serve it? I mean, it's all going to dependent upon when the safety car gets called out. Realistically, if it's going to get called out, of course. We don't want to see races to be decided by safety cars. 10 laps to go, but if these two are hoping that there is no safety car. Potato gets Oxchillo. Jono gets Manright. At the end of race, it's going to be decided due to in-game penalties. One might think. We don't know how many warnings these two are on either, so they might be on 1, they might be on none, they might be on 2, so... Oh, Abyss! Well, he will drop down to at least P6. At least P6 there, chat. Nine laps to go. Nine laps to go. Sniper is at the back here. He's on the sauce, so he is going for the fastest lap point. Matt Stuner's having some issues at the back here. And whatever battery that these two are using, Reedy and Campbell here, they're doing their absolute best to get as many positions as they humanly can here. At the moment, Campbell will finish P9, Reedy will finish in P8. So, and they're not far off the 10 seconds either is Manright and ZK. So, even Jono's now in that mold here. Charles Gamer gets a 3-second time penalty. These three he did not want a 3-second next to their name as well here. Eight laps to go. It'll be 7 once the leaders cross the line here. Just trying to see what other battles is going on. And look, Jono's outside the 10 seconds. He's outside the 10 seconds. Is Jono here? Oh, yellow flag, sniper. Oh, Jono is lagging a little bit. Oh, he is lagging. Sniper has retired into the pits. Wouldn't it be funny if this caused a safety car? It hasn't, which is a good thing here. But ZK is now outside that 10-second mold. Same with Manroy. So look, Campbell and Reedy, they're going to finish 5th and 6th here. So those two working together with that 10-second penalty has absolutely, it's working out a treat for him. It'll be 6 laps to go once the leaders cross the line here. Excuse me, Chandler gets a time penalty. He'll drop at least 2 positions here. Six laps to go. Still time for this late race safety car chat. Probably lap 24 is when we'll begin to think no safety car. Even then, it can still come out lap 24, but as I said, it'll be only a 1 lap safety car. So a big crash on track here to bring out this safety car. It's going to play into all sorts of chaotic calculations. I tell you what, Abyss, if Abyss is not careful here, he's not going to finish ahead of Campbell already. If they finish ahead, if both of them finish ahead over 7 seconds, Abyss will stay in P6. So they're probably watching this stream here going, well, that's the target. They only need another 2 seconds to Campbell and Reedy. The gap between Abyss and Campbell is 5.0 seconds. So if Abyss is not careful, he won't gain another position. Five laps to go. Oh, some yellow flags. Oh, Campbell's got a 3-second time penalty. Well, he'll go all the way down to P10 at this rate. Well, Campbell Adams. Now Reedy's just got to take it easy to not get a penalty himself here. There it is, there, chat. Reedy has got to be careful, be mindful to not get a 3-second time penalty. 3 seconds are kind of easier to get rid of, more than the 10 seconds, but still. And still going to cost a lot of time here. And positions gained here. Four laps to go. This is about the time where the safety car won't come out here. I always like the helicopter shots, chat. Such an underrated use of this game here, the helicopter shots. So 3 to go here. 3 laps to go. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, tune in for the Brazilian Grand Prix in Sao Paulo. It's going to be a fantastic race next week. Brazil always brings up some fantastic racing. One of my favourites to commentate on. A championship deciders have always happened at Brazil, so we might see the first inkling next week of the championship battle might take place. So Brazil is next week, ladies and gentlemen. All kicks off on Sunday with T4 and T3. But we still got 3 laps to go here in this race here. It's been a whirlwind of a race here. Reedy and Campbell Adams both getting 10-second penalties in their pit stops. Campbell has got an extra 3 seconds next to his name here, but he'll finish around he'll finish P6 here. And 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. He's 6 sectors to go. Charles Gamer getting a time penalty. Finn's up into P3, Potato P5 here. This is the time where we'll see people make these desperate moves here. And Abyss, he's getting dangerously close to that 7-second mark here. Really needs another second. Well, 7/10 here now. Abyss has got a lot of battery to play with. Potato getting dangerously close there as well. Campbell overtaking Reedy here. Okay, not sure who that is. But Reedy here. It's not for net position due to Campbell getting an extra 3 seconds here. Brazil is next week, but we still have 3 sectors to go here. Here we go. It's Reedy v Campbell Adams. Yellow flag sector 2. It's one of the hearts. I think it's Churros Gamer. Churros Gamer's had a moment there. No safety cars can come out here. Oxchillo P3 currently on course to win this race here. On course to win this race due to penalties here. Oh, Oxchillo! That is huge. He might finish P3. Potato might win this race. Potato might win this race. Chat, here we go. The final sector of an extraordinary race here. Abyss is getting dangerously close to that 7-second mark here. I don't think Reedy will have enough time here. There's yellow flags. It's one of the Alpines. Reedy will finish first on track here. But who will win this race? It is Potato, Fins, Oxchillo, Abyss P4, Only Just, Reedy P5, Campbell P6. That is damage limitations for Reedy here. Manrod P7, Viper P8, ZK P9, Jono P10, Chandler P11, P12 if Beveridge getting him. It's going to be Rilo, Bano, Semi will get 50, double points for Mercedes. Charles Gamer having a moment, and Mouse Jr. Wowzers, chat. Wowzers. Please, game, let me see the whole race results. Driver of the day goes to Reedy. According to the game here. We'll need to see what the race results are for the entire weekend, chat. We'll get the podium celebrations and then hopefully we'll see what the race results are. I believe this might be Potato's first win in Wallaby. I'm not too sure about that, chat. I'm not too sure about that. Could be potential first time race winner. Is all I'm saying. I know he's been on the podium a few times, but I don't think he's actually won a race in Wallaby. Oh, great. Fantastic. This game, man. Oh. Potato, Ox, and Fins. Oh. Okay, so that's who I need. But we'll get the race results here. Fins getting the fast lap point. There we go. So who do I need? Potato, Ox, and Fins. Potato, Ox, and Fins. Alright, chat. We'll give the lads a few moments to join in. Got one of them in chat. We're just waiting on the other two here. Alright, chat. We'll wait a few more minutes for Oxchiller to join the call and then we'll proceed with the podium interviews. Alright, chat. We'll kick off the podium interviews with P3 Man Fins. Well, good race overall. P3 across the weekend. Tell us about that race and sprint race from your perspective.
P3?
Yep, you
Thought I
got
got P2.
no, you got P3 across the weekend.
Okay. Well, yeah, didn't expect it. Sprint quality was pretty good. Yeah, I used lefty for a toe on the last run and actually tapped the back of him because he didn't have the heat in his tyres and lost a bit of time and still got up to, I think it was P5 or P6, which was enough for an all right position. But yeah, was being patient in the sprint, let lefty pass because he was just flying through and yeah, had a battle with Man Ryan, got right behind Sammy, went for the move, he moved on the brakes and yeah, no idea what he's doing and it just lost us the DRS to the leaders, which meant we couldn't fight with them and yeah, managed to get Man Ryan the last corner for P5 in the sprint and fastest lap as well. I don't know if that's a point in the sprint race, but yeah, it was nice. Then in quali, it was just waiting for the last run. Got my lap well, and yeah, Williams P3, P4 after our disastrous season that it's been with us being P13 and P14 in the championship. So yeah, the race was just what I thought it was going to be. Just follow the leader, just have a bit of fun. 0-0 wing, so it's all about trying to get yourself in a good place. I had a few nice little battles without dropping out DRS because that's how you kill your own race. So, yep, came into the pits, didn't speed in the pit lane, so that was important. Clearly, the two fastest guys forgot about that, and yeah, dove it, or at least Campbell dove into the pits way too late, and yeah, just sped easily. So that made it a bit easier, or at least it gave me a bit more calmness knowing that I was in a theoretical top four, then Abyss got a 3 second, so I knew I was on the podium, just didn't have to do anything stupid. I only had one warning from lap one and was just keeping it calm, not being silly, and yep, keeping it consistent. And Ox and Potato were just swapping at the lead. I didn't really think about going for a move for the lead, just to not disturb the battle there, so thought I'd just wait. Had to defend from Abyss a few times, even with his penalty. He was looking racy, and yeah, I'm not sure about. I thought I could do a bit better with that last lap, but yeah, all three got past on the main straight. Then I knew I'd have to save, but had to get past Abyss when I did. Got that, and then it was all about saving. And yeah, in some way, I'm sort of. Actually, no, I'm happy Ox got the penalty, but it sort of meant that him and Potato didn't battle down to Ascari, which would have got me a lot closer because they'd been saving battery. But yeah, I got a good run out of Ascari and got right up to him, sort of nearly ran out of VRS, but wanted to save a bit for the last corner. Thought about going to the inside and sending a dive bomb, but I've had some of those go wrong in the past, so thought against it. Tried going to the outside and doing a switchback, but lost a rear a little bit and got the toe. Maybe a couple 100 meters more and I would have got him. But anyway, I'm just happy P2 with fastest lap and P5 in the sprint. And yeah, more than doubling what I've got in the first four races. So just happy to finally be up here after the disaster that my season has been so far.
And Brazil next week. What are your thoughts heading to that track next week?
I hate it. Well, actually, I don't hate it. I'm just not quick. And just like it was it for me and Rapid at Baku, I just love these low downforce, or at least at Baku was low downforce for me, maybe not others. But yeah, I just like running low wings, having these low downforce tracks where I can just use the straight line speed and a bit sketchy in the corners. I quite like it like that. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the high downforce tracks like Qatar and Brazil and Hungary and all those. probably because they require more skill rather than just sitting in the trains waiting for the last lap like I like to do. But yeah, it was nice to be up there and know that I had some pace to get double fastest lap. So yeah, cheers to Ox, cheers to Abyss, cheers to Potato, and well done for the win. And yeah, it was clean the whole way. He deserved it, and yeah, well done.
Well, GG's on a well-deserved race win. Hopefully we'll see you back on the podium next week at Brazil. We'll get to the race winner due to Ox not being here. Potato, the winner across the weekend, getting some good points for the team as well. Tell us about that race and sprint race from your perspective.
I'm surprised, honestly. I did not feel good during the whole time I was practicing, and even in qualifying, I just did not feel good. But actually put a lap together and well, yeah, worked with Ox throughout the whole race. Unlucky that Ox, Biss and stuff got penalties, but what can you do? It's just racing. And then yeah, when I seen Ox get a pen, I decided just to take a chill pill. I had no battery, by the way. F1 NZ, I had like 40% for most of the stint. So yeah, it was kind of just managing it around there, trying to get as much as possible. And then I thought F1 NZ was going for a move in the final corner, but he ended up not, thankfully, because he didn't kill us. And yeah, I barely scraped the win by like less than 100, less than a tenth, I should say.
And Brazil next week, what are your thoughts heading to that track?
One of my weakest tracks, I think, or one of my weaker ones. So not really expecting too much next week.
Well, GG's on the well-deserved race win and the overall race winner across the entire weekend. Hopefully see you back on the podium next week at Brazil. Unfortunately, Ox Chile could not join us here this evening. Hopefully we'll see you back on the podium next week as well. And so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're done for Wallaby Tier 1 sprint action. Next week is the Brazilian Grand Prix. And until then, take it easy.